this is Valerie Aiello, and you are listening to Idea Diary. How's it going, y'all? Thanks for coming back and hanging out. Went to a outdoor pool party yesterday and drank a lot of champagne and wine and hurting today, but I'm still here. Didn't take me down. So anyway, I got to socialize. It was very exciting. So I saw on the news today there was a cartoonist that somehow a cartoon got a lot of people writing in angry things. I can't really tell who was mad, like who exactly did the censorship, but it is censorship. And the comic said that she didn't apologize for a comic, and having it removed was censorship. And yeah, so there was that. But what was interesting to me was she is a part of a comic strip collaborative group called Chix. So that is SIXCHIX. So 6 chicks, 2 words. And so I'm just looking on Wikipedia, and they're a 6. Okay, let me start over. 6 Chicks is a collaborative comic strip distributed by King Features Syndicate since January 2000. So the series is drawn by 6 female cartoonists who rotate their drawing duties through the week based on a fixed schedule. So Monday it's this one girl, Tuesday it's this one girl. So every day of the week there's someone is assigned to that day, and then Sunday's a rotation day. And it looks like girls have been replaced. I guess if somebody didn't work out or wanted to quit, they were easily replaced. Because it seems like some of the days, the girl on Monday has, I guess, been consistent since 2000, so for 20 years. And the other days, looks like there's a rotation of 2 or 3 changes. And the Saturday looks like that's been the same. And 5 months after this strip was launched, the 6 women met each other for the first time on May 27th, 2000. And it was at a National Cartoonist Society dinner party. I just thought I've never heard of anything like this, and I just thought that was amazing. So it's like a collective thing that it was a business, I guess, in a way. I don't know, possibly this head distribution place. I don't see like where the idea generated from, if it was a couple of girls in these original group that thought of the idea and then found a distributor, or if the distributing company thought of it and went and found the women. I can't figure that out yet. But just the idea of having a business that everybody gets rewarded somehow by being associated with the group. They all get a little bit of work, and it seems super professional. I just love this idea. So I just wanted to bring it to everyone's attention that this was just a super creative way to have a creative business, maybe not without so much pressure on yourself, having collaboration where everyone's making a little bit money and everyone's getting the same amount of notoriety possibly from it. And it's just an easy concept, and it's well organized, and I love it. I don't know. Y'all research that and tell me if there's some sort of behind the music type of documentary on how this group got started, or what happened, if it was set up, if it was the idea child of one of these women. Yeah, I just loved it. So not to get political on y'all, but just, I don't know, sometimes when things kind of blow me away and excite me and it's really simple, yeah, I just, I can tell. Like, you get like a bolt of blue, kind of. And I'm probably using that phrase wrong. But it's just something that strikes you, and you're like, yes, that's awesome. I don't need to know anymore. I got it. Check that out. I'm sure there's possibly a million ways to kind of take that concept and make it your own. I'm sure it's not the most original concept in the world, but if they could do it for comics, you could possibly do it for a million other types of creative things, and I like it. Moving on. I found a new YouTube channel that is addicting. Luckily, it's very, very short videos, so it's not like a huge suck of time, but yeah, it's probably the best use of marketing for a salon that I've ever seen. So the YouTube channel is called MAKEOVERGUY, and I guess it's a guy that has a salon. I think it was Minneapolis. I'm not sure exactly where his salon is, but it's somewhere, and he basically, the salon has a team. Whatever the price of this makeover day is, there's a team. So the woman pays for her makeover. She comes probably in the morning. They film her looking frumpy with no makeup on, and then they take her through the day, and they get her a new outfit. They have a person that's a professional dresser kind of have a session with her and say, okay, for your body type, these are the types of clothes you need to be the most flattering on your body type. They have a makeup artist, obviously the haircut and the dye job, and then they film the results at the end. You know, it's kind of like a daytime talk show style of video. All kinds of daytime shows like do this concept. But I just love it that it was for this specific salon. They show what they do, they show the results, and there's like hundreds of these videos. And as they have a customer that's willing to go on tape and willing to be posted online, you know, it was pretty cool. It's a totally cute little YouTube channel. And you can scrub it. You can kind of just like go to the, you know, see the beginning, scrub to the after, and you don't have to watch the whole rigmarole. But they're pretty short as it is, so it's not that big of a deal. But MAKEOVERGUY. Not even subscribing to the channel because I don't want it to pop up in my feed and then get sucked down a hole of watching the next one and the next one and the next one. So, but it was totally cute and just an amazing marketing way to use YouTube. I love it. It'll inspire you. But yeah, get ready to watch like 20 of them in a row. All right, what else was there? I'm feeling like, unless I come to the show with like a topic, because I have done a few where I've had a topic and this is what I'm going to talk about, and then I do it, and then the 15 minutes like fly by in 2 seconds. And I've done it where I've come with no topics, nothing to talk about, just press record and go. And I've had that 15 minutes like fly by. But I'm feeling like the time when I don't have a topic, it feels a little bit longer, and not in a bad way, but it's just very interesting of how the time is getting longer. So some of the things that I'm working on with talking to the camera and trying to make this listenable. So I'm, it's the transitional phrases where I'm constantly saying, like, and so, anyways, where I'm using like 5 words before I can get to the next sentence, and it's so crazy. But I'm sure I do that in real life. You don't notice it until you're on camera and you're alone in a room talking to yourself. Then I noticed I've always known that I take super long pauses to get to the next sentence, and it takes me forever to explain something pretty simple. And that's just kind of one of the annoying things about me, I think, when I'm trying to I'm just not a good teacher. I can't explain things very well. I can get concepts, but having to like teach somebody and just spit it out, that's a struggle. So like the one thing I've learned with starting the show, when you press, the button to record, you kind of sit there for a moment and then you say something and then you wait. Because normally in a normal communication way, you would wait for someone to say something back it's very difficult. So when I listen to other podcasts and people they're just talking fast and they're talking, and they're always kind of, there's a flow and it's pretty fast. So maybe I'm talking faster and the amount of time that it used to take me to explain something is shortened just by getting a little bit better at this podcasting thing. I don't know what it is, but definitely I'm feeling the time is slowing down, which is always good. When things are going so fast, it's a nightmare. So, okay, on to the next thing. And next. Okay. I'm remembering that my goal is ultimately because in a way I have financial freedom in the way that I feel really comfortable, that I have no doubt that I'll never pay bills. Obviously, in extreme situations, anything could happen, but I just have this belief, if you put me down at 0, I'm going to come back up, and I'm going to come back up fast, and it's no big deal. So I don't really worry about the financial freedom aspect of my life. It's just not a worry anymore. And I'm still trying to figure out what happened to make that shift, but it definitely happened, I guess, last year for me. It's just that the worry part went away. It doesn't mean I have millions of dollars. I can spend it any way I want, and I can lose it any way I want, and more will, there's no way I could ever possibly spend all this money. I'm not at that level, but I'm definitely at the very comfortable level of feeling, there's no bill that's a problem. Obviously you could, have some crazy medical emergency, and then all of a sudden you have $1 million in bills or something. Other than a crazy thing happening that could wipe out anybody, even the most wealthy person that has everything figured out, other than all those crazy things that could happen, just normal day living, I definitely moved past the worry stage. And I know one thing that I did was I stopped feeling like crap paying bills. I hate the energy bill. In Austin, our energy bills are pretty high, more than a normal city. I don't know what's up with that. But so I used to get so mad. I would just wait till the last minute to pay the energy bill, just that last day, and then I go and I pay it. But now, as soon as I get my bills, any bill, I'm like, I'm going to pay it right this second, and I'm so excited. I don't have any frivolous bills, which I guess possibly helps. It's all just basic, this is kind of the price of living kind of bills. And so I changed my mindset, and I got excited to pay those, because it really does mean when you pay the bills and it's easy, it's really a luxury. So even when you don't have money, if you could just think of it as a luxury item and be grateful and happy to pay your bill, I think that changes. That changes some energy. There's some energy shift that comes along with that I feel does make it easier to get the money to pay those bills. But another thing that I wanted just to remind myself is that, and to share with y'all, is that my goal is peaceful excitement. So the one thing that I don't live a life that's as exciting as I've dreamed that life could be, not that should be, but the exciting things just kind of aren't, even though I live a very good life and it's comfortable and I have love and all that stuff, the excitement things are kind of lacking. But I do know that excitement can be dangerous in a way, to where you think you want excitement and then you get it and then it's just chaos. Ultimately, just chaos all the time. So I don't want chaos excitement. I want peaceful excitement. I'm not into traveling definitely not in a vacation way. But, and I do love traveling for a conference or something like that. But if I had to do it all the time, that would feel stressful to me. But the occasional travel for something exciting that's business-wise, not in an overwhelming way. I feel like, I don't even need the travel part, but just, I like to do whatever I want to do every day. That doesn't mean that I never want to have something booked on my calendar. I'm not trying to avoid living, but I don't want anything annoying to do that I didn't choose to do. And I've accomplished that. But sometimes it doesn't feel very exciting, if you know what I mean. Anyways, I've got to, I don't know, just reminding myself that I want peaceful excitement. And maybe that is a goal that someone out there may be thinking about and they want it too. And I don't know, maybe it makes you feel better that it is hard to get, after trying a very long time. Okay, I guess the show is over and I still don't know how to end the show. So I'm just going to play the music.